Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go with the draw. First of all, just to say, on behalf of the County Board and the Draw Committee, we're delighted a long overdue visit back to Burgess GA Club.
Hey, that's for sure.
And I suppose, we're delighted that Bobby Reedy welcomes in here tonight, and I suppose once was known as the Sky Farmers Lounge, a unique name and a lovely name for a pub. I suppose over the last 30 years we've been in a lot of strange pubs in 72 clubs throughout the county. So we're well used to pubs with strange names. We were in the Hideout in Solihull one night, appropriately named after Mr. Dan Breen. We were down the Trap Bar in Grange Moker and the Monks in Thurles, so there's lots of lovely names around the county pub. But we're here tonight anyway, Bobby Reedy's Lounge in Newtown, and we're here to celebrate the great win of Kevin McGrath and also Tom and Geraldine Burke. So we'll be presenting them with their prizes immediately after the draw. But we're on a bit of a schedule, our deadline to meet Tipp FM. We're supposed to be on at 11 o'clock, but we'll be quarter past 11 now. So we're ready to go with the first prize anyway. To draw the first prize, we always give this distinction, I suppose, to a person in an honourable position in the club, and no better man than the president of Burgess GA Club to make the first draw. And he's the father of the car winner last month, Pat McGrath. So Pat, will you good on us? One of the joint presidents of Burgess GA Club. Former referee, I think. Former treasurer of North Tipperary Board, and many talents down the years. Dedicated man to the GA. So Pat is our first prize for the month of July. And as they come up on the laptop, you can watch them on the screen. It's connected up to the big screen here in front of us. So you'll see exactly the numbers as they're drawn. So those of you who know your numbers, there's 4 sections in the draw. There's a letter representing each 1,000 members is in the draw. And currently we have about 16,500 members in the draw, which is slightly up from last year. The other 3 sections then with numbers from 0 to 9. So as you know, there's 4 parts to your number. So Pat is drawing the first prize tonight, which is a Reynolds McGann or 15,000. The prize won by Kevin last month.
134.
P for Paddy, 134. P134. And P134 is going south to Clonmel St Mary's, to Christopher McGrath, Shamrock Hill, Clonmel, former Tipperary footballer, Christopher McGrath with Clonmel St Mary's GA Club. So well done. The promoter there, as you will see, is number 3, and the winner of €500 promoter is Gerald Quigley, who is the coordinator with St Mary's GA Club. Okay, well done Pat. I'm delighted you're sitting back down south. Well, we were in Borland last month, to sitting up north on the rock, even out down there as well. So we can't please them all, Pat. Second prize, Lapland holiday for 4 or €5,000. Has Donny Nealon arrived? Yeah. Come on, Donny. Another club president. And a man that needs no introduction. Those of you around here anyway. Come on, Donny. And thanks for coming the long journey, Donny, here to Bobby Reedy tonight. It's a long walk. Donny doesn't know where I am.
I'm 28 years promoting this, and I never won a second shilling.
A ringing endorsement from Donny.
Donny, you're losing the memory now as well, because it's actually 30 years you're promoting. Anyway, Donny, you never know your look tonight. So Tom Ryan is after Burgess coming in, and we're taking up.
I wouldn't do that.
B for Brendan, 706.
So B for Brendan, 706. B706. B706 is going to Carrick Riverstown. Or is Carrick Riverstown. It's one of the few clubs outside of Tipperary. That's in Offaly, Carrick Riverstown GA Club. wins our second prize. Lap back to over our €5,000 and Tom and Sheila Delahunty, Ali Kanash, County Offaly. Ali Kanash, Carry Cork, County Offaly. You can carry Riverstown GA Club. Promoter there. No promoter, okay. Kevin King as well. Okay, third prize with the draw coordinator, Joe Sherlock himself. And Joe. Come on, Joe. And adopted the board this time. So Joe is going for Australian flights for two or €3,000. So third prize is the July draw here tonight. Right. B760.
Joe.
B760 goes to Noah. Goes to Thomas Ward here at the clubhouse. $4 million. Thomas Ward, the Laura GA Club, is our third prize. And number 4 is Tony Cohen. Tony Cohen, former sergeant in Laura, former club secretary. Tony Cohen, promoter. Okay, moving on. Prize number 4. Gemma, you're drawing this one. This is Gemma Flynn. It is a very efficient secretary of mine, as Vietnam. This is on their toes, as well as the treasurer. T for Tommy 113. T113. T113 is going to St. Mary's once again. Down there, and it goes to Eddie Collins, knock on Ballymacarbry. Eddie Collins, knock on Ballymacarbry. And the promoter is Jimmy Collins, former chairman of the South Board. That's our fourth prize, €2,000. Okay, we're up to our fifth prize, €1,000. Martin Hogan will draw this from Martin Hogan.
I'm Mart.
Your time has come, Marty. The coach is delegated county board meetings. My God, he's even at the keepers nowadays. It's very cross at times. Fifth prize, line draw. P645. 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 Not so. That's all. They were paid up. P645 not paid. So Mark is going again. Fifth prize, €1,000. M from Mary 391. M391. This time we're going to Boris the Kane.
Wrote a name.
The Tweed in the corner house.
Wrote a steeple.
Tweed in the corner house, Boris the Kane. With our fifth prize, €1,000. Over here, Siobhan. Right, moving on to our sixth prize, and with the chairman of the juvenile club, Derek Sharkey. Where's Derek? Derek Sharkey.
Where's Sharkey? He's too busy buying 4-4 rubber tickets.
Derek Sharkey.
Here he comes. It's the shark. Fair entrance, Sharky.
Okay, Derek. drawing, one on each. F for flank 262. F262. F262, and we're going to Grange Walker. Martin Keating, Ballyneal, Carrick-Control, wins our 6th prize. Okay, moving on, 7th prize. We got Marion Carroll. Our next prize, Marion Carroll, please. Marion Carroll. And Johnny Finkel as well. You're on next, Johnny.
It's Marion.
Keep it coming there, lads. Okay, here comes Marion. Assistant Treasurer Burgess. D for Danny 563. D for Danny 563. D for Danny 563 is going to Tipp Dublin Association, Rosalie Herb, the Palace Bar, Fleet Street, Dublin. Okay, prize number 8. You got the film there, Johnny? Come on. Prize number 8, Johnny.
And Johnny.
How many times is that for him? This is Johnny Flynn. Tom on board the screen. Well, prize number 8, folks, and we'll go to 10 and then we'll take a break.
They're on the sleeve now.
Hey, Johnny.
C for Tommy 615. T615. T615. And we're going to Ross Gray's, not Fletcher, White Park Ross Gray. Not Fletcher, White Park Ross Gray. Okay, we've got the prize number 9. We've had Flaherty to go on this fantastic nearby. Yeah, Pat Flaherty there, please. Do that. Pat Flaherty. For John Grace, where was up first? John Grace is running, but John, Pat Flaherty, here we go. Fantastic.
That's so bad.
Pat Flaherty is drawing our 9 prizes. The 9 prizes now. Okay. A for Andy, 957, A957. A957 is going to Dandaloo, Caroline Crimmins, Kina Poma, John. Okay, prize number 10. John Mehow, you got this one, you're here by John Grace. Greasy hands, it's too slippery. So 10 prize. Off Rory 921. R921. R921 is going to my Rovers, Patrick Kelly, Ballybottom, Patrick Kelly, Ballybottom, we get 1 or 2 more. John Grace, you got this from John, come on. John sold the winning ticket last month, wasn't it, John? Lucky man. So John is drawing our 11th prize. D256, D for Danny 256 goes to Holy Cross Ballycahill. Rob and Jackie Staker, Mooney Gas Ballycahill. Okay, and get another one in. Rena, you got this one, Rena Maher. I was there to that for you, but I didn't get this one. So Rena is drawing our 12th prize. Prize number 12. Our Ferrari 143. Our 143. Our 143 goes to Torres Scales, Gerald O'Dwyer, Hula Hula. Mine, Gerald O'Dwyer, Hula Hula Mine. And okay, prize number 13. Hi, Carol. And McGavin, you're on. Go this way. Okay, and he's drawing our 13th prize. A052. And it's going to Capel Heights, Colin, Margaret, and Mary O'Dwyer. Ireland Mills, Capel Heights. That's from the order, they would have given us stuff. So Colin, Margaret, Mary O'Dwyer, Ireland Mills, Capel Heights. Okay, prize number 14. Hi, good on it. Prize number 14. I'm trying to get all the 500s drawn before the break. Prize number A794. A794 is going to German inches Joe Hennessy, Junior, Killiscahan, Borsley. Joe Hennessy, Junior, Killiscahan, Borsley. And we get the last 500 in. Peter Connell, you've got this one. Where's Peter? That is Peter. Peter Connell. One of the many referees in Borsley Jacob. Man Peter, Vice Chairman of the Government Court. Your sins. Carlos are taking over.
And Peter.
T for Tommy 075, T075, and it goes to Cares, Martin Hickey, Newtown, Adam Care.
South is clearing up.
Hickey, Newtown, Adam Care. Okay, folks, that's the 500 euro prize. We'll come back to the lottery draws in the grand prize. So I call on Peter Byrne, Chairman of our draw committee, to address you and to do the combined draws here in London. So give a round of applause for Peter Byrne and Connie Kenny.
have your attention for just a couple of minutes, please. If you could have your attention for just a couple of minutes, because everybody, when you come into the pub tonight, you got a ticket, a yellow colour ticket, and we're going to draw a number of prizes on that ticket. So all the prizes we're going to draw in the next few minutes will all be here in the pub. So the winners have to be here. So if you could just have your attention for just a few minutes while Tim goes on the radio to give the results of the first 14 or 15 prizes. As I said, my name is Peter Byrne. I'm chairman of the Tipperary Draw from Kenny Club, and we're delighted on behalf of the Draw Committee to be here tonight in the Burgess Club in Reidys pub in Newtown. It's a great privilege to be up here. We try to move around the clubs throughout the county as much as we can. There are 72 clubs participating in the Tipperary Draw. Those 72 clubs, between them, have 16,500 or so members in the draw. So the importance of the draw as a fundraiser for all the clubs in the county is extremely important. And I think it would be sort of remiss of me tonight when we're here in North Tipperary not to mention the club that has the leading number of members in it. Nina Club has close to 700 members in the draw. And if you take the fact that, as the chairman Mike said here at the start, every club gets 50% of the first 200 members. If you have between 200 and 300 members in the draw, you get 60%. In other words, out of every 100 euros that's paid in, the club keeps 60 euro. And once you go over 300 members, the club keeps 70 euro out of the 100. So if you can do the calculation for yourself, the importance of the draw as a fundraiser for a club like Nina. But it's the same for every club. Whether you have 100 members or 200 or 300, you can't lose by promoting the Tipperary Draw, because all the funds, the 50% of the minimum stays in the club. The rest of the funds goes to the prize money, and the prize money is almost €500,000 given out in the course of the 12 months of the draw. And the rest of the money, any surplus that's left over after that, goes to funding this coaching in the schools and also to the development of Dr. Morris Park. So the funds from the Tipperary Draw are extremely well used, and they're very important as a fundraiser for all the clubs throughout the county and for the county board itself. So I'd like to thank Joe Sherlock, the coordinator here in the club here, and all the promoters for the excellent work that they do. It's not easy to go out and collect money and have it in for every month of the draw over the full 12 months of the year. And many people like Joe have been doing this since the draw started 30 years ago. This is the 30th year of the draw. So I think that's a testament to the success of the draw, the fact that it has stayed going for 30 years and been run successfully. And part of the reason why it is run so successfully is the professional manner in which the draw is run. And I want to compliment Siobhan, and tonight she has Karen, who's in helping out in the office over the summer, helping her, and we normally have Marion also here to draw. She's not here with us tonight, but I want to compliment Siobhan on the excellent work she does in coordinating and administering the draw from Lauren Cork's office. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for your support of the Tipperary Draw. And as Mike says, if you're not already in it, there's still plenty of time to join, whether it's with Burgess Club or any other from each of the divisions. And from the North Division we have Noel Murray, who is not available to be with us tonight, but we have Ger Gavin, who has been on the draw committee for many years from the Nina Club, and I want to thank Ger for his excellent contribution to the draw for the county level and the Nina level. So with that, if you look at your tickets, all watch your tickets, we have the McCarthy Cup and the counter files are all in the McCarthy Cup here. So if you watch your own tickets, and the prizes are all here, courtesy of Lauren Park. So if you have a winning ticket, just come up and you can have a pick of your prizes. So the first number is 65. Number 65. 65. It has to be in the room somewhere because the tickets are given out when we come in. So we can come up as quick as you can. Another number we have. Right.
Well, I'm going to come forward.
Second one is 77. So we're looking for 65. First prize, 77 is the second choice. The third one is 45. 45. So we have 65, 77, 45. Come on, whoever has it. Don't be shy.
77.
Right, go up there behind and get it. Go ahead up there. We're still looking for 65.
Oh, head up there.
And we're looking for 45. 45 as well, have we? Okay, we're going for a sit beside 45, which is lovely.
46, I have 46.
Sorry, there's just one rule. Photographers are not included in this lot.
Shit!
Okay, all right, wait, 90 minutes, all right. We make an exception tonight. I'm done.
Thanks. One more.
We already had 65, now we have 67. 67, the last one. 67.
That one was worse. Thank you. Couldn't make it up, lads.
No, just one more.
Oh, I dug deep for you. I dug deep. I looked after me on tongue, lads.
Number 67. Number 67.
We took a picture of the real one.
67 going. And there's just one condition with the last prize. Whoever wins the last prize every night always sings the song. Come back, come back, come back. Alright, hold on here, take it. I'm going to joke about the song. I'm going to joke about the song. You can dance with it. Now, last for the match tomorrow in Thurles. Hold on to your tickets because there's a free draw for 2 tickets for the match. I think there's a match down in tomorrow for 2 match 2 weeks later. And the winner of the 2 tickets, if you have number 33. 33. Right, well done. Derek Evans, lovely, well done. Congratulations. Okay, hand you back the tape, ready to go for the last number of drops. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
This is for all those who played online. Okay, Mike is doing that. His annual is the drawing in one section of the drawing dog and we can accommodate this draw.
Here's Hall. Troy Hall.
Now, hard holding is going to make this pushing ball. All those who lined up live are trying to go to the table. So this is an incentive for teams to pick the pressure off the road. Here comes Hall. He's going to just stick with it like that. He's not doing that.
Oh, pronounce your own number if you can.
He's done it before.
I'm looking for him, just put him out.
Your one's been in the fridge for a while, Hall.
Come on, Hall. Want to match the 3 o'clock tomorrow. Here we are.
It's too close to that mic there.
1301 is the number. 1301. 1301. The winner is Phyllis Grove in the upper chart. Phyllis Grove in the upper chart. 1 2 1 2. That's better. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. Right, we're doing the lotto jackpot, €3,000. Lotto jackpot, €3,000. And so we move around the county with this. We get Sela Walsh all the way down from Kappa White. Good girl, Sela. Great woman for the ladies football in West Tipperary. And a great woman from the drawing Kappa White, only Clara will be lost. So Sela is drawing the lotto jackpot, €3,000. €3,000. And if it's not one, we'll draw 3 1,000s instead, so we'll be guaranteed to give away the money. 3, 4, 12 and 26. 3, 4, 12 and 26. So 3, 3, 4, 12 and 26. Fitzy Shadwick in Borrisalee wins the 3,000. That's the man there with the filling station on the left hand side in Borrisalee. Fitzy Shadwick, that's him. He wins the €3,000 jackpot outright. Okay Mike, what's next? We're doing confines now. And the first one we're going to guarantee a Burgess winner. Okay, to draw the first Burgess winner of the night, we get Pat Carroll. Where's Pat?
Come on, Pat.
We have Pat Carroll there. Former chairman. An effing Limerick man. Or a Limerick effing man. Come on, Pat.
Fucking effing man. Fucking effing man. 151.
And this is the first Burgess winner of the night for €200. What's the number, Mike? 151. 151. So who's number 151 on the Burgess list? And it is John Gleeson, Carrigato, Hornina.
Hey.
John Gleeson, Spuddy, is it? John Gleeson, Carrigato, yeah, okay. First Burgess winner of the night, okay. Next we have Nina Rogue, which your Gavin will draw the Nina Rogue one. We get Nolly Tomlinson to sing later on. But we all want to clear the house. Sure, Gavin and Roger. This is for Nina Aero. 235. 235. With Nina Aero is Des Hillary, the Presbytery Church Road. Des Hillary, the Presbytery Church Road. It's the VP, yeah. Bridget knows them all. Kilran McDonough's. I see Bridget won a jersey. Bet she has a Lions jersey at her as well.
Which one will I wear tomorrow then?
She wears Dan Carter's in bed as pajamas. Hi Mike, this is for Kilran McDonough's. For €200. Enjoyed it, okay? Brina Cal will draw that from Callicany. Miguel Brina. Number 95. Number 95. Number 95. And number 95 with Kilran McDonough's is Finbar Malachny, Merton Hall, Boris Kane. Finbar Malachny. Okay, we're moving on. Shannon Roberts. Alright, Mike. Is Andy O'Connor on next one? Come on, Andy. You got the whole game going, man. Number 102 for Shannon Rovers. 102 for Shannon Rovers. 102 for Shannon Rovers is Christian Breda Cormacan, Glenn Bauer, Coolborn. Christian Breda Cormacan. Okay, Killadangan. €200 for Killadangan. Any Killadangan in the house?
Nolly Tomlinson over there.
Nolly Tomlinson, yeah.
Go on.
How many clubs did Nolly Tomlinson get? So Nolly is drawn for his old favourite, Killangan. 128, 128. So who's Nolly giving the money to? To Joe Ducey. Joe Ducey, Killangan, Puck Okay. Fourth draw this time, and who else to draw? It's Paddy Connors now. Paddy, will you let Tom do it or you do it? He's given Tom Ryan the privilege. I bet you there is someone in the parish of Borges.
I hope so.
Name him and shame him. Okay, €200. This is the fourth row winner. Number 87 on the list. Number 87 on the list is... No, we're all right. Martin and Ann Seymour, Lochtane, Ballina. Martin and Ann Seymour, Woodport Hillman. Okay. Number 28, we have Ballina. Jimmy Keogh is there for Ballina. Come on, Jimmy. We're only up to Jimmy down the corner. Jimmy's here for the big chick tonight.
Hey, take a picture of that. You see all the different parishes it has.
I'm videoing it.
And this is for €200. Number 65 for Ballina. Number 65 for Ballina is Dan O'Keefe, the Brook Ashgrove Meadows Ballina. Dan O'Keefe, the Brook Ashgrove Meadows Ballina. Finally, Boris Kane.
Boris Kane, without a name, a church without a steeple. In every door, what stands a whore.
Patricia draw there. Go Patricia. Have a white woman draw for Boris again. On the home stretch now, folks. 2 coordinators prices left. That's it. Number 212 for Boris again. 212 for Boris again. Down to the end of the list, and we got Patsy Coffey, Slieve Naman Meadows, Demal Tullis. Patsy Coffey, Slieve Naman Meadows, Demal. You sure that's Boris again, is? Okay, Patsy Coffey and Thurles. Alright, with 2 coordinators prizes. 2 coordinators prizes, Mike. Our last 2 prizes of the night, folks. Okay. We get one of the lads in the band here. Katie will draw it. Katie Shanahan, resting on beside me now. Katie's drawing for a lucky coordinator. As you should know to you. 72. Number 72 is Siobhan. The Borges coordinator was Joe Sherlock. All drinks and Joe for the rest of the night, lads. €200. We give him the cash and all. We spend it here. €200. Okay, and our final coordinator. Who's left? We get Grace. Sarah or Grace. Whichever. $169, so $169, our final prize of the night. Before we do the presentation. Already won. You can only win once in this draw. As you said to us, Mike, 279, number 279, too high. From Emily G.A. Club coordinator, Eddie Hanley. Eddie Hanley wins our final prize of the night. Okay, folks, We got our photographers, our paparazzi ready for the presentation. As we present the big check tonight for €15,000. Last month's winner from Nepal, Kevin McGrath, Monroe, Bourne, Newtown, up here for the presentation, please. We have Kevin McGrath. Come on, Kevin. You'll find a pub in it that is ever so rare. Go into McHugh shop, the centre of town. You'll get a warm welcome from Joe Chalker down. The one-legged canary will sing how'd you do in the 7 license of Joseph McHugh. Fill 'em up round the house again, Joseph McHugh. He'll meet men from Harlestown and Dunedin, a judge from Lahinch and an odd beauty green. A tinker from Kerry drops in for a glass, an ounce of rat poison or rolls for his ass. Strolls up the bar like a captain on deck. He don't give a damn or he don't care a wreck. If you're Irish or Spanish or Russian or Jew, you'll get a warm welcome from Joseph McHugh. Fill 'em up round the house again, Joseph McHugh. Sell streaky bacon all covered with salt, to ward off blue bottles from making a halt. He has cups for course and they say that's not fair. This is famous for chasing the hare. He's a bachelor gay on the market, I hear. He may make a move by the end of the year. But if the greyhound is pups, you can sing tooraloo. He'll never get married then, Joseph McHugh. Fill 'em up round the house again, Joseph McHugh. So there you have it, the truth I declare, about a small pub in the sweet County Clare, where time has stood still and the old style remains. They laugh at computers and at college games. So if you're in trouble, find yourself in a jam, want a wife or a greyhound or a half-pound of ham, you could do a lot worse than the truth I'll tell you, then call on the public and Joseph. Fill 'em up round the house again, Joseph McHugh. There you are. Sorry about the pub below this guy. So now that we've started, we'll get a few more. More singers or presentations. Good singer, eh? Is Peter Bourne ready for an old yarn? Very delicate with this.
Tim, Jug for a song. Jug McGrath for a song. Call him out, call him out.
Jug McGrath.
Jug. Kevin McGrath.
Before we get Peter up, so we get the Jug McGrath up. Kevin, they won the car. Come on, Kevin. Okay, while we're waiting. Kevin, are you going to sing? Alright, so while we're waiting for Kevin to make up his mind, we'll get Peter Bourne to give you a little recitation or a dirty story or something. It's very careful how you hold this now, Peter. Very gently.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of a story about a bit of a bad experience I had a little while back, and it sort of explains why I'm sort of walking a bit to one side at the moment. Now, kind folks, bear with me for just a little while. The tale I'm about to tell may cause you to weep or smile. Now, I'm a simple kind of fella, a most unassuming sort of chap. My life's been blessed in many ways, but of course I've had the odd mishap. Now, these mishaps are seldom, thank God it's fair to say it, but it's one that always springs to mind and just won't go away. It was on a Saturday evening that this event took place. The wife asked for a little chat and she had a big smile on her face. Now the wife's a decent woman, as anyone met her knows. She washes and she cooks for me and she buys me all my clothes. Now buying me clothes is quite alright, it's a sign that she still cares. But I like to have it say myself when it comes to underwear. Because I'm the sort of fella that likes a bit of slackness down below. The women wouldn't understand, but the men in here should know. But anyway, to get back to this Saturday evening, the wife she'd been to town. She says I've done a lot of shopping and I spent the right few pounds. Oh, I plundered all your drawers and your underwear is gone. There's a new product on the market and I think it could be fun. She says you have a decent body, and she looked me up and down. Then the contents of her Dunge Stores bag lay scattered on the ground. What are they, says I, for I swear I didn't know. They're tongues, she says, the latest fashion, and her voice was soft and low. Tongues, says I, as I scratched my head, for I never saw them before. And I started asking questions as to where in the body they were wore. She says they are to replace your boxers, which I told you are all gone. In other words, you might say, you have a new holster for your gun. I was so embarrassed, because I'm modest now, you see. Then she held them up against herself before she placed them on my knee. Now, for those of you who haven't seen them, Larry, I'll explain just what they're like. I swear there's not enough material to cover the saddle of a youngster's bike. Of course they look like something that you put around a greyhound's neck when you take him for a walk or show him around the track. I used to make catapults back when I was young, and that's exactly what they were like. Lots of rubber on the tongue. She says, go and have a shower and see if they'll fit you. And I'll have a wash in the ensuite, for I got myself some too. Well, I went and had a shower, for I always tried to please. But the trouble only started when I got these yolks above my knees. The sweat was pouring off me as I pulled and tried my best. It was like trying to fit a gosling inside of a swallow's nest. It's not that I'm that well endowed now. I can't assure you that I'm not, but I'm a modest kind of fella and I'm happy with me mop. And then with one almighty pull, the elastic sprang into place. I knew things weren't right, you could have fried an egg on my face. Now the tension was getting tighter up around my thighs. The circulation was near cut off as the tears came to my eyes. Can I explain just what is now? I got a second mirror and put it around to have a look. Not a bit of cloth to be seen, nothing but a shook. To explain more detail what my backside was like, picture them things you see in big cities where you put the front wheel of your bike. And whatever else was happening, I could scarcely walk. And my voice was hitting a higher tone whenever I tried to talk. I was stuttering and I was stammering as I tried to pronounce my words. When things aren't right down below, it can affect your walk as parts. And that's as I have them on, what next am I to do? She says, come on into the bedroom, I have mine on too. Well, slowly but surely I reached the bedroom door, and it'd be an understatement to say that I was sore. Oh, never in all my life have I seen a more uglier sight. It was enough to frighten a bullet in the middle of the night. For there she was lying spread eagle out on the bed. Elastic around her waist and corders in her head. And then she began to wag her finger and blow kisses up at me. We were like two sumo wrestlers that you see on Sky TV. And the next thing the elastic broke and hit her across the ear. And another one went flying and landed on the chandelier. And I was standing there naked as the day that I was born. And the wife, she took to laughing as she looked at me with scorn. No, Matt says I have had enough. It's time we had a talk. I think I've been castrated the last time I tried to walk.
And what you're doing to me is nothing short of a mortal sin. I'm going out to get me boxers, although they're in the bin. Well, in the end, common sense prevailed and things are back the way they were. That was several years ago, but I still get the odd nightmare. But I dreamed and I'm still weird and there's nothing I can do. And some parts that are not already dead, well, at least they must be blue. So when I wake up in the morning, I look down just to make sure. And the only thing that I can say is the man that invented them tongues was one contrary fool. Thanks.
Waiting for that pint first. Sorry.
All right.